I say I'm from Oregon. That's where I went to high school and where my family still resides. However, I've been all over the country, it seems. Did my undergraduate in Southern California, and then went to University of Notre Dame for my graduate work. I remember nature walks with my dad, and he would stop us, and we'd be trying to get to somewhere, and he would stop and point out the flowers, and so we had to stop and look at them. But I think that did contribute to my overall love for science and biology. Well, I find it fascinating, all the intricacies, understanding how things work, and when you get in and start studying all the mechanisms and details of it, it's an amazing thing to see the design that's in creation. While we study creation, we can learn more about the Creator, and so that can be a nice way to deepen our love and knowledge of God as we learn more about His work, essentially, just like you would an artist and his masterpiece. So I try and think about it in terms of these processes, these mechanisms, their connections all throughout life. And in class, I try and help them see those connections. Pretty much any major could find a place in their life where biology and science would intersect at some point. And so in that sense, it's a very useful area to know something about. I see it as a mentoring role, largely, an apprenticing in some sense. I try to at least give very clear expectations of what I want and what I expect for them to do in the class in terms of succeeding. And I've never been one to back down and make things easier on them, and I'm very clear about that. And so what I try and do is provide them with all the things that they need to be successful. And then it's up to them to follow through on that. But I'll meet with them. I've offered to meet with students regularly if they need to. Some take me up on it, some don't. And so that has started me thinking, how can I get these students to get out of technology, to get off their phones, to go out and observe the world? And I've encouraged them to do that, but I'm trying to be more explicit about that in some of my classes. And I had a student just the other day came and apologized for missing class, which was very nice of her. But the reason she seemed ashamed of this was because she got caught up taking pictures of the tadpoles in the pond. But it just made me smile, because that's what I would love for students to do. And I don't take any credit for that. That's just her passion for photography. But it's like, I wish more students would do that. My sense right now is that the faculty and staff are really dedicated to the success of the students, and they work together on that success. I've been really impressed with how the teaching faculty and the coaches are wanting to work together to help increase the virtue and excellence in the students. So that's been really encouraging to me, just that communicative dynamic, and how do we help these students be successful. So there's a community aspect to it, but you don't feel lost in the crowd. The campus is beautiful, and I think plays into that. So there's a sense of just home and belonging. I was really struck by the mission and the different tenets of the Benedictine mission. And as I read through those, I thought it just resonated with me. I really liked the idea of stability, for one. Having been a lot of places, that was very appealing. But also just that there was, from the president's point of view, from the abbot's point of view, a very clear sense of, we want to make this a truly Catholic institution, and we want to restore that Catholicity. And as a Catholic myself, that's something that I found very appealing. And so I thought, wow, I can be at a small institution that is wanting to be truly Catholic and build that up, and hopefully help be a part of that. So thought, well, we'll give it a try and see where it goes. So I want to talk to them about what it means to be a human. In fact, we just had a conversation the other day about humans are not just another animal. Certainly we're animals, but there's more to it than that, and being created in the image and likeness of God. And so trying to take science and show them how it fits into a Christian worldview is something that I'm really passionate about.